Hey, I'm Sean, and this is Stone & Sons Workshop, and this is Shop Talk number 3. And I've got my 2 oldest boys with me, and they're going to help me with this Shop Talk. And what's your name? Speak up. JT. JT, and what's your name?
Thaxton.
Thaxton. Okay, and Thaxton, you have a birthday coming up, right?
What?
Sunday, and how old are you going to be?
3.
3. All right.
Not 2.
Not. He says not 2. He's going to be 3. All right. So I just want to kind of cover what's been going on in the shop. I want to cover what's been going on in the shop. It's been about a month since my last video. We did, I think, my first mallet. I'll show it to you. We'll go do a little follow-up on it. First thing is, I know it's been, a thing of the past almost, but we've got stickers, and I just kind of want to give a shout-out to some of the guys that have sent me stickers. I sent them some. They sent me back. But they have favorite. They picked out on the board which one was their favorite. I had nothing to do with it. So, and what is...
What was mine?
I'll tell you which one you picked. All right, JT, what is your favorite one that you picked?
David Pachuto.
David Pachuto. He likes the circle log, the round one, in the center of the sticker board. And your favorite one was what? It was the orange one.
Tell me. No, it's not.
That was the one you picked, the orange one. I like to make stuff. So, I mean, if I would pick the rest of it, we would have making it, right? So.
Yeah.
So just, if you want to sticker swap, send me a self-addressed envelope, or you can just send me one of your stickers and I'll send you one back. My address, you can find it on my website. At the bottom is a little link that says mail to, or you can just contact me through the contact form there. We can exchange addresses there that way. But the website is www.stoneandsonsworkshop.net or just stoneandsons.net, whichever. So yeah, if you have a sticker, swap, let's do it. All right, so next thing up past the stickers is a couple of things. I built a couple of mobile bases, one for the joiner and one for the bandsaw, just cheap 2x4s and casters, just to kind of wheel them around the shop, get them out of the way. Because I'm not real sure where their permanent home is going to be, so I'm just kind of moving them around as I need them. So the other thing is I've got electrical done. Finally, I got all my electrical done. I've got convenience now for all my tools. I did have some extension cords run here and there, so that's nice not to have to be dealing with that. Okay, so a little follow up on the mallet. I did not do anything to the end because I like for it to, when I'm not using it, I can just kind of set it on the bench like that instead of laying it down. Hang on a second. Instead of laying it down like this, I can just, it's easy to grab. So I just left it like it was from the last video. I just left it flat. I like the way it sits. And then on my hammer rack, I just made a little deal to hang it like this on the wall over here. So I'm liking that. So I've used it a couple times, and it's nice. What do you guys think? Kind of heavy? Careful. Okay. All right, let's set that to the side. I've got a cousin that used to be in the hardwood business. He used to work at a sawmill, and over the years that he worked there, he drives a truck now, but over the years he has collected some pieces that were given to him or that he had permission to take home, and he just stored up in his shop. Well, he doesn't do any woodworking anymore, and recently he came to the shop. I showed him around, and the next day he called me up and said, I want to bring you something, so I want to show you what he brought me. So he brought me all this wood that's on this lumber rack here. He brought me a lot of this red oak. All this is red oak, and then there's a couple of pieces of cherry, and that, I mean, it spans, I don't know how long it is, but it's pretty good sized pieces. A couple of pieces of cherry, some more red oak, That's a piece of 8-quarter maple, about 5 feet long. Some black walnut, more black walnut there. Some pieces of oak there, and poplar, and some pieces of elm, and a piece of bodock. Did you guys put some tools in my bandsaw?
No, we didn't.
You sure?
Like,
Hey, excuse me, mister. Did you put something in my bandsaw?
no, so.
Are you sure?
No, so.
Did you? Excuse me, sir. Did you put some tools in my bandsaw?
No, so, but a long time ago I did.
You did, didn't you? Daddy had to get it out. I also want to show you one other thing that is kind of sentimental to me. I'm a sentimental guy, so I've had my first hammer. My great-grandmother bought me my first hammer when I was just a little boy, probably a little bit older than my oldest, and I kept it all this time. So recently, where they used to live is a really small town in Carrollton, Alabama. The hardware store was Housel Hardware, and just recently it had started falling in, and so they tore it down. And while they were tearing it down, I just happened to be in town there. I saw them tearing the place down. I work in that area now. I stopped by and talked to the guy and asked if I could just get some wood. So there it is. That's the my first hammer. Those are the nails that were in the wood. I don't know why the black electrical tape is around that, but that piece of wood came from the hardware store that my hammer came from. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thank you for watching, and if this is your first time here, please subscribe, comment, share, and like. All those things are appreciated. See you next time. And your name is?
David Bachuto.
No, what is
David Bachuto.
No, I said, what is your name?
JT.
Okay, let's start over because that's not your name.